didn't lose his belt. He lacked the fortune to dominate. He was clearly a inferior technician, but his brute strength and power took him over the top. Even though you knocked the dude down twice, I don't know if I would have given you the fight for that and for that only. I would have given it a draw, simply because the white boy was able to trick you. I ain't gonna lie, man. He tricked you, Deontay. If you would have just stuck with dominate and impose your sheer power upon him, as I told a couple of my friends, this dude didn't have the ability to withstand your power. You should have inflicted your physical superiority upon him, and then, bam, you'd have won. Now, to close out the show, I'm finna go straight. College football playoffs are set. We got the Alabama Crimson Tide versus the Oklahoma Sooners. We got the punk ass Notre Dame Fighting Irish versus Clemson Tigers. Now, there's been a lot of conversation about who should have been, who should have been out. I do not believe the Oklahoma Sooners should have made this, simply because they are not one of the top teams. They are not the fourth best team in the nation. Now, we want to go with the Power 5 conferences and all that. Okay, you can give it to them. But if you have Oklahoma play University of Georgia 10 times, they're going to lose 9.5. If you want to put somebody on the outside in, you should have put the Ohio State Buckeyes in. The reason you didn't put the Buckeyes in, let's be honest, it's two reasons. Their quarterback blacks the ace of spades, and they coach got caught up in a domestic violence situation, and y'all didn't want to bring any more domestic violence to the football world. That's it. That's all. Urban Meyer is the only coach to beat Nick Saban since he's been on this road. Deontay Wilder, okay, since he's been on this road, and it would have been a hell of a conversation to have. The only coach to beat Nick Saban versus Nick Saban for one of his better teams. I think that would have been a better story. Ohio State versus Alabama, Notre Dame versus Clemson, and Clemson and whoever won that, Urban Meyer versus Nick Saban championship, would have been a hell of a thing to look at. That's just me. Nobody told you I was the smartest man in the world. That's just my opinion. Mo Cheese said Wilder could have beat the brakes off Fury. Hopefully it takes the time to learn how to come back from because the judge gave him the draw the judge gave him that draw. The difference is he did deserve it. He didn't deserve it. I don't know if he did deserve it. It's just Deontay didn't dominate the way I assumed he would have. He took it easy on him in the middle rounds. He ran out of gas. Hopefully he will get his stamina in order, and then he'll be able to lean on that dude and beat the hell out of him. And I just think Ring Savvy won that fight. And strangely enough, Mo, it's hard to beat this big 6'8" ass white dude, man. I mean, hit him. He was kind of elusive to be 6'8". OSU whack ass loss. Okay, how are we holding this Purdue loss against Ohio State? A L is a damn L, man. A L is a L. They lost to Texas. Texas, they ain't shit either. I mean, let's be honest, man. I ain't going. Give me Urban Meyer versus Nick Saban. If Urban Meyer didn't have this damn domestic violence thing looming over his head, the Ohio State Buckeyes would have been playing in the national championship. You can hate Ohio State. Let's listen to other shit. Wilder won 3 rounds. Wilder won 3 rounds. 2 rounds 18. 1 round 19. It's not a draw. True. But, okay, Mo. I cannot dispute that without losing all my credibility. But the question I do have for you is, did he dominate the dude? The dude was boxing him. I just don't think. The reason I say it's a draw, Mo, is because I think Deontay Wilder did not impose his will upon this dude. If you impose your will upon a dude, old school rules, you got to beat the champ, then I would have given it to him. Winner. Easily the champ wins. But he didn't just. These new rules, ever since Michael Spinks beat Larry Holmes, and Larry Holmes didn't just truly beat him. That's the way I see this fight. Larry Holmes didn't truly beat Michael Spinks. Michael Spinks just lasted too long. And I think Deontay Wilder did knock this dude ass around like he should have. If they rematch it, Deontay would beat the hell out of this dude. But Mo, this is the reason I like boxing, and this is the reason I like college football. Because of these kind of conversations, sports talk lives with the fact that you can create these arguments. Like I'm finna jump down my man Big L's throat. Purdue, stop it. Purdue some bombs, but it's not like it's not a divisional game. You play these people every year or every other year. They know you. They know the coaching style. It makes for a better game. Everybody have a bad week. No, he didn't dominate either. He threw one punch, then two punches. Wilder didn't throw one single triple combo. Exactly. He should have been knocked out. Fury was like a rag doll. Exactly. This is good media. Back and forth. Everyone speaking the truth. Exactly, Big Ed. That's why it would have been even better if we'd had the damn Urban Meyer, Nick Saban matchup. Everybody would have been talking about it. It would have been insane. And even when the teams that you don't want to go in, it's great for conversation. That's why I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Saturday, though, it's the big day. Heisman Trophy. Everybody is giving it to my man Murray. I think Tua lost it this weekend. But guess what? Gotta give it to I'm going with Dwayne. You gotta give it to the black dude named Dwayne. Come on, man. It's his name, Dwayne. Dwayne. But even if his name wasn't Dwayne, his name should have been like Earl or something too. But even if he wasn't Dwayne Haskins, he was a black dude, I'd be voting for him. But even though, I'm clearly biased with the black dude quarterback situation, but I'm being honest. I think Dwayne Haskins had the best year, man. Everybody, your coach go down, you kick ass. Coach come back, you kick ass. You have one bad game against Purdue, and for the rest of the year, you kick ass. You break all of Drew Brees, who everybody washing his balls right now. North Ninja stick together. Exactly. But I believe that Dwayne Haskins, when you're breaking all these college football records, your first year starting, you're a redshirt sophomore. I think Dwayne Haskins should win the Heisman Trophy. Kyler Murray, I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. He's probably, I ain't gonna say about that. But the one thing I will say is this: I don't think this. Okay, David, what's his name? Tua Malone, dope player, but you playing for Alabama. The SEC was down a bit this year. You wasn't put to the test. You didn't have a Heisman moment. You didn't. Every Heisman Trophy winner has a Heisman moment. Tua didn't have it. I'm not even going to butcher the man. He didn't have a Heisman moment because his team was beating the hell out of everybody. Kyler Murray was super dope. No dissing him. He was responsible for 50 touchdowns. But how can I give you credit? I wouldn't have given it to the clown last year either. But how can I give you credit for putting up numbers in a conference where they are not playing defense? Everybody putting up those numbers. Just the fact that you got the best coach in the everybody putting up numbers conference, I'm sorry, I can't do it. And then you go to Dwayne Haskins. No, he got hurt. Get him out of here, man. He got hurt. But look, his Heisman moment was the Maryland game. Look at what he did to bring them back in that Maryland game. They clearly should have lost that game. Without Dwayne Haskins, they losing that game. He dug deep. He's not known for his mobility. He was running that game. He was throwing. He was running. He's a pocket passer. He's everything that you say that a quarterback's supposed to be. They won, Michigan, the number one defense in America. He lit their ass up. Penn State, they were supposed to lose. He did the damn thing. This dude, I think he got 8 2-touchdown games. He did it in the big moments with the big lights against the big teams with defense. Dwayne Haskins is the Heisman Trophy winner, period. And the fact that it's going to be a black dude named Dwayne to win the Heisman, man. Come on. It's nothing better than that. They got to call Heisman Trophy winner Dwayne. Come on, man. Ain't nothing black. If the dude name was Jackson, it'd be even better. Dwayne Jackson, Dwayne Williams, Dwayne Washington would have been even better. And it's Dwayne Haskins. I'm going with Dwayne Haskins. And with that being said, man, I've officially run out of things to talk about. Unless y'all got something to talk about, I'm gonna have to send shouts out to everybody who listened, everybody who paid attention. I got Big L, I got Mo Cheese, I got Kesey, I got Ninja, I got Jungle Brother, I got people, I got Tiffany, I got Denise, I got Shelly B, I got I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get everybody. Now I ain't gonna skip nobody. I got Holly Newsom, new to the crew. Shout out to Mocha Bella, DJ Queen, I said Tiffany, John B, The Greatest, DJ Knox, Clutch Conversations, Gary G, Sydney J. I think I'm a lot of people. BS, I got Big Ben. I got Chief Rocker Jersey Vern. I like that name, Chief Rocker. Chief Rocker, I like that, man. That's the dope ass name. I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, I apologize. I got my man Shaka Strong. Closing out right now. I want to, I'm starting something new, man. I read recently, I should have did this at the beginning of the show, actually, according to what I read recently. You got to send shouts out to your ancestors, and whatever endeavors you're doing, your ancestors will protect you. And what that means is this. I am sending shouts out to my ancestors, the Williams family, the Liggins family, the Blacklist family, the Cotton family, the Pollard family, the Whitmore family, and all my ancestors out there to take care of me and bless all of you as well. Thanks for the big ups, man. Exactly. Just, you know what? That ninja shot. I was reading the bottom of the chat. That ninja shot me out. Preach H-Rap. Has had a better year. This man just did a lot of points in the point conference. They do a lot of points. Score a lot of points. Shout out to Bitch. So, like I said, man, I'm sitting out. Shouts out to all my ancestors. Shouts out to the Pollard family. Shouts out to the Liggins family, the Williams family, Whitmore family, the Cotton family. And if I forgot somebody, much love to all my ancestors. Let's send blessings down to you and yours. Thank you for listening, everybody, man. I thank you for the support, man. I'll be back on air 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 3 p.m. and that's 2 p.m. Mountain. I'm at 3 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Pacific. Thank you, Mocha Bella. Peace and blessings to everybody, man. 2 fingers, 1 word. Big ups to one of the dudes who inspired me to do my show, Reggie O'Shea, a.k.a. Comeback Jack, dude who I call the Power Father. One of the dudes who was doing it big first in regards to podcasts on the black side of the game. I'll be listening to everybody. Anybody who got a show tonight, I'll be getting the notifications. Even if I just peep in, I always keep my iPad near me. Even if I'm not able to listen to your show completely, you will get a play and a like from your boy, because that's just the way I do it. So take us out, come back, and we do every week.
Internet, you know what it is, man. Dream those dreams and then man up and live those dreams, because a life without dreams is black and white, and the universe flows in technicolor, surround sound. It's so easy. 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 It's so easy.
Today's show is a X Squad Late Rent Loud Music production. Continue to support the X Squad Radio as well as Late Rent Loud Music. 2 fingers, 1 word. It's your man H-Rap. I'm out.